My name is Charles Odut Prince. I'm a tech entrepreneur. I'm a mechatronics engineer by training and profession. So I basically run an IoT company. IoT stands for Internet of Things. So basically this is where hardware communicates to a backend and then it goes through an entire correction system. Currently I have two products in the market. One of them is called Beba Beggie. Beba Beggie is a series of smart connected electronic lockers that offer temporary storage as a service to persons in busy areas like CBD, swimming pools, gyms, in schools, of course, and the other one is around agriculture. The motivation behind Beba Beggie, basically, there are quite a number, but I think the one that actually pushed me with the most energy to, go after it with everything I had. I was in campus by then, and of course, it's quite a thing to lose laptops around campuses. Until one day, it actually happened to my friend. So let's say I'm walking around town with my luggage. I don't feel secure walking around with it, and I also want convenience. I just want to walk without the struggles of carrying this around. So I'll identify Beba Beggie station, maybe from the social media platforms or the websites. But then once you approach it, it's pretty much straightforward, just the same way you'll use your ATM. The system will simply tell you whether you're storing or you're retrieving. Now, since it's my first time and I want to store this, I'll approach the user interface. Of course, I'm storing, so the system will go identifying all the available spaces. So right now as it is, all the spaces are available. Now I have to look at my bag. This looks like it's a medium size, so I'll select medium, and then it will ask me to enter a valid M-Pesa number. So this valid M-Pesa number is what will be used to validate that you actually have a booking, and also to bill you based on, of course, the size and the time. So we bill based on the size and the time. So of course, I'll enter my phone number, and also just to confirm that you just entered the right number, the system will ask you to confirm that. So in the event you have put two different numbers, the system will not allocate your locker. So once that happens, the locker will pop open, yeah? And then from there, of course, inside the lockers, there is lighting, and then there's also a fast mobile charger for charging your device that you're not billed extra for. So I put in my stuff in the lockers, and as you can see, there are no visible padlocks. So once I lock like that, it's 100% locked. Nobody else can open that locker. So I can now go free, baggage free, of course. So I've gone around my errands. I've come back to pick my luggage. I want to go home. First of all, you have to make sure that you have your phone with the number the phone that holds the number that you had actually put during booking. So I'll approach the system again, but this time around I'm taking my stuff. I want to go home. So I'll press retrieve, and then it will ask me for the same number I used during storage. Now, like I mentioned, this same number is used to validate whether there's an active booking under that number or there's not. So if I put my number like that, the system should be able to tell me how much I'm supposed to pay. So of course, you can see here it's prompting me to pay 80 Kenya shillings. So let's say I accept. I'll just press option 1, and then something will just appear on my phone. The only thing you need to do is enter your M-Pesa PIN, like so, and my locker should open. So I can now check my stuff and proceed with my other businesses, and of course close for the next user. You can store as long as you want, but what happens is within our pricing model, we have made it easy because we understand that people want short-term storages. Within the first 12 hours, the pricing is usually on the locker, on a sticker. But then beyond that part, now we have a flat rate where we charge hourly. On the data protection part, what we do is we try to capture as little information as we can. If anything, we only need to validate that somebody has booked that locker. The phone number is used for validation that there's a booking. It's used for sending you SMS to remind you that you have a booking. Basically for communication between the device and our backend systems. Of course, when a customer maybe say stored something and then he or she doesn't find it hours later, he or she will contact us, and then we'll ask us some few questions. Of course, we'll be validating directly with our dashboard that we can monitor from the back end. The scaling magnitude I want to reach is the whole of Africa. And if we can actually sensitize Africa to use a locally made product that has already actually proven itself, then that's exactly where I'm driving. I want to hear positive stories about my innovation. I want somebody in Cairo to tell me, you know, I use Beggie for delivering my products to my customers. And it has been one efficient project that I've never seen such a secure system.